Hey, welcome back to GamingSafeSpace, the place where we dive deep into the games we love, the stories behind them, and sometimes the mysteries that keep us up at night. I'm Darren, and today we're tackling a big one, Bioshock 4. If you're a fan of the Bioshock series, like I am, you've probably been waiting years for any sign of this elusive sequel. The underwater dystopia of Rapture, the sky-high chaos of Columbia. These worlds left a mark on gaming history. But Bioshock 4? It's been a roller coaster of hype, silence, and rumors. So, what's really going on? Grab a drink, get comfy, and let's unravel the troubled. Production of Bioshock 4, from its promising start to its uncertain present. Stick around, because this story's got more twists than a plasmid overdose. Let's rewind to December 9th, 2019. That's when 2K Games dropped a bombshell. A new Bioshock was officially in development. Not a remaster, not a spin-off, but a full-on next chapter. The announcement came with the reveal of Cloud Chamber, a brand new studio formed under 2K's umbrella, tasked with bringing this game to life. Cloud Chamber's got offices in Novato, California and Montreal, Canada, and it's led by Kelly Gilmore, a veteran from Firaxis, Think Civilization and XCOM. Pretty solid credentials, right? They even boasted some Bioshock alumni, like Hoagie de la Plante, Scott Sinclair, and Jonathan Pelling, who'd worked on the original games. The vibes were good, fans were buzzing, and it felt like the series was in safe hands. 2K promised it'd be in production for the next several years, which made sense. Big games take time, but here's the thing, that was over 5 years ago, and we've barely heard a peep since. So, where did it all start to go sideways?
My city will thrive.
Even before the official announcement, whispers about Bioshock 4 were floating around. Back in 2018, Kotaku reported that a studio codenamed Parkside was working on a new Bioshock. Turns out, that was an early version of the project, initially handled by Certain Affinity before it shifted to Cloud Chamber. When Cloud Chamber took over, job listings started popping up, hinting at big ambitions. They were looking for people to craft a new and fantastical world, with Unreal Engine 5 as the backbone. Some listings even suggested an open-world twist. Imagine a Bioshock where you're not just funneled through corridors, but exploring a sprawling dystopia. Fans started speculating. Would it tie into Rapture or Columbia? Maybe a new setting entirely? In 2021, journalist Colin Moriarty added fuel to the fire on his Sacred Symbols podcast. He claimed Bioshock 4 was codenamed Parkside, set in a 1960s Antarctic city called Borealis, and narratively linked to the earlier games. He said Cloud Chamber had incredible latitude to get it right. It sounded epic, an icy, isolated utopia gone wrong. But here's the catch. Moriarty's info was unconfirmed, and 2K stayed silent. Were these just rumors, or was something massive brewing behind closed doors? Now, let's talk about the storm clouds. By 2023, posts on Twitter and reports from outlets like Insider Gaming started painting a grim picture. One insider claimed Bioshock 4 was in development hell, rebooted 4 times since it began. 4 times! That's not just a hiccup. That's a project tearing itself apart and starting over. Allegedly, the studio was struggling with inexperienced staff, poor management, and a narrative team that couldn't crack a story worthy of the Bioshock name. Another leak suggested a 2022 reboot was the latest reset, with the game being drastically rewritten. Ouch. There's some history here too. Early on, Bioshock 4 reportedly bounced between studios, starting at Certain Affinity in 2015 under the Parkside codename, canceled in 2016, then picked up again by Cloud Chamber in 2017. That's years of shifting gears before the 2019 announcement even happened. And let's not forget the Bioshock series' track record. Infinite took 5 years and had its own share of crunch and cuts. Big visions come with big risks, but this felt like more than growing pains. Fans started worrying. Was Bioshock 4 doomed? But hold up. Let's not write it off just yet. In mid-2024, we got a lifeline. Jeff Spoonhour, Cloud Chamber's senior cinematic designer, posted on LinkedIn that the Bioshock team was ramping up. They were hiring across the board. Art, animation, engineering, design, narrative, production. Cloud Chamber's headcount was already over 200, roughly the size of Irrational Games during Infinite's production. That's a hefty team, and it shows they're not abandoning ship. Spoonhour's posts kept coming, with listings as recent as March 2025 for roles like senior producer. This isn't a studio winding down, it's one gearing up. Then there's the leaked screenshot from July 2024. It's blurry, unofficial, but it shows a tower with a glowing orb, a ricochet shotgun, and powers like a magnet and lightning bolt. Supposedly from a 2021 demo, it's credited to a 2K visual effects artist. Is it real? Maybe. Does it mean progress? Possibly. It's not much, but it's a spark of life in a project that's felt like a ghost for years. So, where are we at today? April 9th, 2025. Bioshock 4 is still in development. That's the official line. No trailer, no release date, no concrete details. Cloud Chamber's hiring spree suggests they're pushing forward, but the silence is deafening. AAA games take time. Infinite took 5 years, and modern dev cycles are even longer with next-gen tech. If Cloud Chamber's been at it since 2017, we're at 8 years and counting. A 2026 release feels like the earliest realistic bet, but without a gameplay reveal, it's hard to say. Take-Two, 2K's parent company, still believes in the franchise. Bioshock has sold over 43 million copies across its history, and they've called it one of their top-tier IPs. But the pressure's on. Fans expect a masterpiece, and Cloud Chamber's got to deliver after all this chaos. Will it be a triumphant return or a cautionary tale? Only time will tell. That's the saga of Bioshock 4, a game that's been through the ringer but might just rise from the ashes. What do you think? Are you still hyped? Or has the wait killed your excitement? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to GamingSafeSpace, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. We've got more gaming mysteries to unravel, and I'll see you in the next one.